Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Bob Carpenter Center for the 2017 Blue Gold All-Star Basketball Games. To start with the girls today, Mike Lang and Jason Winchell along with you on 302 Sports. Should mention this game sponsored by Best Buddies Delaware. Jason, just in time, we're on 302. Should be a fun afternoon here.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. This is a special night for all these girls.
We'll get to the starting lineups as soon as we can. And numbers and players we're not familiar with today. It's all seniors, voted on by the coaches, and it's a special day for them to play here.
Right there. Perfect.
That shot is up and in by number 4, Rika Burrell from Lake Forest High School. So for the Blue, you have 22, Shannara Mitchell from William Penn. Brianna Grant, number 12 from Concord, takes that shot. And here comes Gold on the run. Number 15 puts it up too hard. Rebound no good. 24, that is Alana Speaks from St. Elizabeth. She feeds it ahead to Mitchell, and that's no good. Brianna Grant with the rebound. It's up off the rim and in. Grant gets her own rebound.
Grant's controlling the boards here, Mike.
And she did much of the season for Concord, Jason. So we have a stoppage in play here with the foul. Let's get these lineups set for you.
Let down.
So Brianna Grant, number 12 from Concord High School. 24, Alana Speaks from St. Elizabeth. Number 13 is Lauren Griffin from AI DuPont. Shannara Mitchell from William Penn, number 22. And I have to see who the last starter is here. For the Gold, we have number 21, Kara Hignett from Sussex Tech. 11, Melina Cradle from Smyrna. Number 12, Rakia Davis from Sussex Tech. Number 4, Burrell from Lake Forest. And we'll see if we get to number 15, Alyssa Haith from Cesar Rodney. There's a three-point attempt from number 13, Griffin. No good. And here comes the Gold up and running. Number 4, Burrell.
She has all 4 points for the Gold team so far.
So we're expecting a lot of running and gunning today. This is should be a fun day for these kids. The Gold team is coached by, looks like Dan Pisani from Archmere. He's assisted by Scott Barker from St. Mark's and Aaron Yamamoto
They're
from
the blue
Delcastle.
coaches.
The Blue coaches, that's what I meant. Trinita Shields from Lake Forest is the girls' head coach for the Gold. Emilio Perry from Woodbridge and Taylor Tuck from Dover assisting her. And there's a bucket up and in for Alana Speaks. Expect to see, we're playing 2 20-minute halves today. And I expect to see a lot of substitutions. Here's Burrell, feeds it inside to Hignett. That's no good, and Speaks gets the rebound, and here comes the Blue team. Griffin has it. Foul line extender right, shots up off the back rim. There's a rebound for the Blue. Number 25, that's Akira Wilson from AI. And she gets to steal there.
Yeah.
Got to keep up with these substitutions. They're coming in pretty quick. That bucket's up and in. Mitchell from William Penn with that basket. So we got the girls' game. There's a band competition between games, Jason, and then the boys who are down here to our left watching the game. Saw them. They just walked by a few minutes ago. The girls have a 3-point contest at halftime. The boys have a dunk contest. Here's a breakaway. Alana Speaks. She's taking it in, goes up with the left hand, and no good. And Gold comes away with it. And there's that Burrell from Lake Forest. She's been all over the place.
Yeah, she's quick. She's got the moves.
Shot up by Davis from Sussex Tech. And it's 6-4 Gold.
Sussex Tech had a good year this year, Mike, at 15-4.
They were the 8th seed. Unfortunately for them, got them a bye, but they eventually ran into Ursuline here at the quarterfinals. Another foul. So the clock is stopped with 2 20-minute halves. Burrell with her first foul. Only 2 timeouts per team. We really don't need timeouts today. Lauren Griffin, who's playing, I believe, next year at Bentley College, Division II school, one of the top Division II programs. Had a fantastic year for AI.
Yeah, she was averaging she averaged over 11 points a game this year for AI.
AI,
great season.
AI is graduating, I believe, 5 or 6, 7 seniors, something like that. 2 of them on the floor today, and they will be looking for a new head coach as well. Tracy Howell is leaving the Tigers program. So here comes the goal. There's a poke and a steal by Griffin. She's going to take it in and up, and she's fouled.
It's not a bad foul after she missed the last 2 free throws. Make her earn them at the line.
Cradle from Smyrna got her there. The only other opening I know of, Jason, is that Padua job. So for the girls, AI and Padua are currently vacant, but it's early in the off season. Griffin back at the line, shooting her third and fourth free throws of the first quarter. The first half. You play an entire season with quarters, and then you got to get used to 2 halves for the All-Star game. So we see 5 players from the blue sitting on the sidelines. They'll come in right now. They should be coming in now. At least 4 of them will come in. Now looks like they're going to wait till after the second free throw.
Hoping she makes it.
I do too. It's going to give me a second to at least find out who these players are. And that one's up and no good. And rebound by Alyssa Haith from CR. Another great season for the Riders. Pass inside off the backboard. Over too high for Grace Lang, and she's 6 feet tall. Here's a 3-point attempt by the Golds, number 12, Rakia Davis from Sussex Tech, and it's 9-4 for the downstate team.
She's got 5 straight for Davis.
Alana Speaks for 3, up off the rim, no good. Haith with the rebound. Her pass to center court is almost picked off. Pass inside to Grace Lang. She kicks it out to Cradle. That 3-pointer no good. And looks like Lauren Griffin with the rebound.
Like you said, Mike, there's going to be a lot of running today.
She has her pocket picked. Here comes Haith.
She's got Grace
She
Lang.
takes it to Grace Lang. Back to Haith, a give and go, and that bucket's up and in.
Great find there by Lang.
So they played a little give and go, and that was a nice play. And now the Gold has 3 players on the sideline waiting to come in. You'll see some wholesale changes here. This next stoppage of play. 3-point attempt by Alana Speaks, and that's good. And that's ruled a 2-pointer. She must have had her foot on the line.
She now has 4 points for the Blue.
Cradle with the 3 off the backboard and no, and that's Speaks with the rebound, and she's up and running. It's a 2-on-2 for the Blue.
You want to need a timeout just to get the players in.
Griffin's shot, Speaks' shot is off the front of the net, no good, and we're going to have 8 players come in, Jason. Let's see if we can get who these girls are.
Which camera's which on
It's
that?
going to be tough. For the Gold, they have long hair on top of it that makes things difficult for us.
I can see that Hannah Grabowski's in for the Blue team. She's number 5, I believe, Mike.
Out of Delaware Military
yeah,
Academy.
she had a great season.
Jemiah Dennis from Concord is in. Number 4, Denasia Brown from Archmere, number 3, is here. We'll get the other 2. Number 11, Chriselle Gordy from state champion Ursuline is there. And I got one more player to get you. That would be number 1, I believe. Renee Blatch Huggins had a fantastic year for Howard. Blatch Huggins is on, I believe, second team All-State.
No, her sister was.
Renasia, that's right. Renasia
Yes.
had the. I think Renee made honorable mention. There's a drive by number 5 for the Gold. Nyasia Carol Jackson from Middletown. That's no good. 25. Tamia Matthias gets it. No good. Jemiah Dennis with the rebound out to Grabowski. 2-on-1. She passes behind her teammate. That's Chriselle Gordy, and the Gold takes it back. That shot is up and in for Armia Maddox from Lake Forest. Wait, Jason, you listen to us calling these names. It looks like we haven't watched the game all year, but the girls are wearing different numbers and different uniforms. It's tough sometimes to see who they are.
Yes.
Chriselle Gordy with an offensive rebound back up and in.
Yeah, good job by Gordy. That's what she provided for that state champion Ursuline Raiders. She always did the dirty work with the boards and the putbacks.
She didn't always have the numbers, but Chriselle has just an important part of that Ursuline team. They're going to miss her over there on Pennsylvania Avenue, that's for sure. Grabowski out. It's a 3-on-1 for the Blue, but Grabowski takes a 3 around the rim and no.
She was a good three-point shooter this year, Mike, shooting over 40%.
Grace Lang with the rebound. It's a give and go with Matthias, but that shot blocked, and there's a Grabowski in the way again. She's playing well.
She's good defender.
Here comes Gordy, 1-on-2. She's bumped, but it gets it up and in. 2 more for Chriselle Gordy. She's got the last 4 points for the Blue.
Her season high was 14. She might get that today in this game.
So 8 days ago, Chriselle was cutting down a net here at the Bob Carpenter Center. The only Ursuline player represented today, but they only had 3 seniors.
There's another
There's a
steal.
And Jemiah Dennis is going to take this one in off her foot.
There's Denasia Brown. Back to
gets
Dennis.
And no, but Dennis will go to the line for 2 shots.
And the Blue has not been good at the foul line, as they are 0 for 6 in this game from the foul line.
Jemiah dribbled it off her foot, but to the right off the right part of her foot, went right to Denasia Brown.
Yeah.
Denasia Brown from Archmere. They ran into St. Elizabeth's in the second round, unfortunately. Bad draw for them. They had a great year up in Claymont for Archmere. And that one's up and good for Dennis.
Yeah, and the good thing about Archmere, they lose a couple seniors, but they're, for the most part, young, and Dan will have them back next year.
They had freshman Madison Stewart, who had a breakout year as a freshman. And they also bring back McCann,
Sophomore
I believe.
Emma McCann had a great year.
And that one's up and good for Dennis.
And Denasia Brown was a third-team All-Stater this year for Archmere.
12:38 to go in the first half. It's 13-11 Gold.
Like you can let it sit right there.
It's a 7-0 run for the Blue team.
Grace Lang passes it to Maddox, I believe. No, that was Nyaja Carroll Jackson from Middletown High School, out of bounds. See down there in the corner, the media elite, Bill Bretzker and Sean Green. So just it's a fun way to end the season, Jason. It's for a great cause today, Best Buddies Delaware.
Yeah, they do good work.
And there's a turnaround up and good for Ronnie Blatch-Huggins from Howard. That shot's up, no good. And Blatch-Huggins with the rebound.
9-0 run for the Blue team since they brought in 5 new starters.
Tied. Jemiah Dennis will bring this one up. She's going to go in 1-on-2, up off the rim, no good. Rebound, and here comes the Gold, and this, I believe, is Carol Jackson. No, this is 24. That would be Mia Maddox from Lake. 3-point attempt is good.
Mike, I hope she's in that 3-point shooting contest at halftime because that was a great shot.
Yeah, I can't really tell who made that shot. I think it was Matthias. See if I can catch her number. She's on Hannah Garbowski. That was Matthias with that 3-pointer. And Garbowski with an offensive rebound kicks it out to Brown. She loses it on the way up, and Grace Lang picks up the loose ball. You don't see Grace too often playing point, and the 6-footer brings the ball up court.
Yeah, she's a good ball handler for her size, but they had plenty of ball handlers at Caravel.
That shot's no good. Garbowski playing well in her stint here.
Yeah, Mike, I saw
DMA.
a DMA a few times this year, and she by far was the best player on that team.
So Jemiah Dennis will go back to the line. I believe she's already shot 4 free throws.
No, just 2.
Just 2, okay.
It was Griffith who
shot 4.
4.
And here we go, some more wholesale changes coming as the benches are clearing.
That's like Mike said, we'll see a lot of coming and going the players. Each team has 15 players on the roster, and so they're going to come in and out frequently.
First one up and good.
She's now 3 for 3 from the foul line.
That makes it 15-14, and we're going to have the substitutions come in, except for Dennis's substitution. She'll shoot her second one. If she makes it, she'll be heading to the bench on a good note. So Katie Woodacre from Charter is in.
Lexi Bromwell from St. Elizabeth is in.
Brianna McCoy from Tower Hill, number 21. And we'll have to get the other ones. Charter had if that one's good, Dennis is going to go out. Charter had a decent year, so you had to really make an effort to go see Charter this year. They didn't really stand out too much, but Katie Woodacre was a presence inside for the Force.
Yeah, she had a great year.
So Jana Jones from Wilmington Friends is the other girl who comes in. She replaces Dennis. For the Gold, we have Kara Brittingham from Milford High School. And number 4, that is Burrell from Lake Forest. She's back in. Lizzie Stevens from Delmarva Christian, number 31. There's a shot up and over the backboard, but there's a foul. Number 13 is Abby Anama from Cape Henlopen. Good volleyball player and basketball player.
Yeah, one of those. We see that in the girls' game. We see a lot of 2-3 sports stars. So it's good to see her make the blue gold for.
So Burrell had some several points in her first stint today. That one's up and in.
That's her 5th point of the game.
Let me see if I can get to the. I believe I'm missing another 1 or 2 gold players here. This is our test, trying to get these rosters right, Jay.
Yes.
Let me see who's there. Number 13.
That's
That's Abby Anama.
Bromwell got the ball up to Woodcrest.
It's, Katie Woodacre.
Yeah, Woodacre.
There's another foul. This one is on the floor. Number 1 is Regine Bowe from Milford High School, who made an all-state team. There's a fake and a baseline dribble by Jalen Ortiz from
Del
Castle. Missed her. She must have snuck in when I wasn't looking. I did not see Del Castle this year. I did see them last year. Did not see them in 2016-17.